my channel. Hi guys, my name's Alyssa. This is my first ever video on YouTube. I just thought the first one should probably be a get to know me, get ready with me type video. So without further ado, let's go. I'm 26. I'm also going to be getting ready. So a little get ready with me, get to know me. Let's see if I can multitask because usually I can't. But let's try it out. So I am 26. I am born and raised here in Knoxville, Tennessee. I am married to a wonderful, wonderful man. His name is Lennon. He'll be 34 this year, so an age gap is there. Love that though. He is wonderful. We have been together for almost 2 years. This year will be 2 years. And we have a 11-month-old little boy, Leo. No need to pause and do the math. I'll do the math for you. We were together for about 4 months before we got pregnant. So super quick. We had the baby and then we got married like 4 or 5 months after Leo was born. Just because I didn't want to be pregnant and getting married. Like, I wanted to be able to like drink and have a good time. So don't recommend that for everybody, but it definitely worked out for me. My entire adult life I worked for my dad's painting company. He owns a painting company here in Knoxville. It's been open for as long as I've been alive, like 25 years, 26 years. And I did everything really. There are a little bit of everything there. I started off doing just like phone calls and emails, and then I eventually got kind of tired and like bored of that, I guess. I was doing color consultations too, so I guess that's kind of where I skipped. I went to college. I just did we get 2 free years here in Tennessee. I did 2 free years at our community college for interior design. I loved interior design. Never really got fully into it, but that's what I was doing for my dad. I did phone calls, emails, and was doing color consultations for our clients. So I would help pick out paint colors for them, inside, outside, stuff like that. I eventually got bored of that and went into more of like project management stuff. So I would just kind of stroll around the jobs, make sure the guys have what they needed, make sure our customers were happy, things like that. Make sure, this was getting painted the right color, go and label all of the walls, what color was going what, all that fun stuff. Well, then my dad had a stroke in 2020, April of 2023. My dad had a really bad stroke and went down for the count for quite a while, but as far as working, he was down for a couple weeks. We didn't know what caused the stroke, so we didn't want to he was like pushing himself really, really hard, so we're like, it has to be stress. Was it stress? I don't think so. He had a blood clot, so no, I guess. But for a while we didn't know what caused it, so we didn't want to put pressure on him, so me and my brother kind of took over things for just a little while, for really a week or 2. And that's when I actually met my husband. He was the boss he was area manager, well, still is. He is area manager for a mechanical company. And the painters were painting a apartment complex, and his company that he works for was installing the HVAC stuff, whatever he does, mechanical things. So that's how we met. When my dad went down, I was taking my dad's phone calls, and that's when Lennon called my dad to talk to my dad about something about the project, but it was me. And then he was like, meet me over here at this building. I have some questions about the project. I assume. I was so scared. I was like, oh my gosh, this big boss wanted to ask me questions. I don't really have any idea what's going on, really. Anyway, then of course he asked me out, and then we were inseparable. As soon as we had our first date, inseparable. We obviously got pregnant like 4 months after we started dating, so things happen quickly, but it's okay. Anyway, I told my husband that I wanted to really get into TikTok and long form content, and my birthday was, like I said, last week, so he got me this camera, and so now I'm gonna start posting. When I got pregnant, my pregnancy was horrible. I was really miserable. I'm short, I'm 5 foot tall, so being pregnant was just awful and hard on my body altogether, so I stopped working. Then after I had the baby, I went back to work for a little bit. It's just hard. It was just hard all around. My mom was keeping the baby, which was amazing, and I worked for my dad, so it was easier, much easier than most people. So I'm not complaining, but it just got difficult. So we were like, let's just have me stay at home. I'll deal with the baby, things at home. He goes to work, blah, blah. Now I'm full-time stay-at-home mom. Starting in January, full-time stay-at-home mom. Obviously, it gets very lonely. And even though I have great friends and a great family, great support system, I call my parents and my friends like 5 times a day. So I have a great support system, but it does still get lonely. And I've always wanted to post and share my life on the internet. I think it's a little creative outlet for me. I really enjoy it. So let's see what happens. Like I said, I'm not some crazy, I'm a stay-at-home mom. So I'm not going on trips all the time. I'm not buying clothes all the time. I'm not getting my nails done or my hair done all the time. My life is pretty, I don't want to say boring, because obviously I love my life so much. But it's just very sedimentary, I guess is a good way to put it. And I try and do my part and not spend lots of money and cause more stress on my husband, because obviously providing is a huge stress for one person. So I plan to just share my daily life, just at home, cooking, cleaning, going to the park. I'm really excited for this summer. This is our first summer as a stay-at-home mom, not freshly postpartum. So it should be fun to go to the park. He's starting to walk, go to the zoo, just get out and about, nothing crazy. So I hope you guys will stick around and see what we get into here on this channel. Like I said, I will probably just post my everyday lifestyle, makeup, hair care, skincare, stuff like that. So nothing crazy, bougie on a budget. Let's see what we get into. Thank you. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe down here. I really appreciate it. Bye.